Hi, beautifuls. So I did a look the other day and I posted it, I believe, on my Facebook, and I just called it Corporate Mamas because some of the looks that I do are a little bit too drastic or too dramatic for the everyday working woman. So today I'm just going to kind of do a very light but very pretty. I'm still going to keep it kind of deep towards the outer edges and into our crease. So it is still very noticeable, kind of smoky, dramatic, but it is very corporate appropriate. So let's start out with my concealer that I've been using is the Mary Kay Ivory 1. I am a beige 2, but the Ivory 1 is a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but it works great on my eyelids. So I am just going to apply that to my eyelids just to kind of give it an all-over base. It also helps for everything to stay on longer. I also run it a little bit underneath my eyelid as well. But this is going to mute out any discoloration from veins or black circles or anything like that. And I know some of my friends have discolored eyelids where they look like they have eyeshadow on all the time. It must be nice. But if you want a true pigmentation from the eyeshadows that you're using, this is a great way to do that. Because a lot of times if you have tinted eyelids, then it will change the color of your eyeshadow. Okay. So the other day I told y'all that I bought this white crayon. I use that under any light colored pigments that I use. And that's what I'm going to do just on the inner portion of my eyelid. So I'm just going to just put that on there and blend it out really well. So this is what it looks like. And then you're just going to kind of lightly blend it out towards the center. Okay. And then we're going to take that, it was the Color Tattoo by Maybelline, I believe. And then I'm just going to take my thick shader brush. And I'm just going to press it down into the pigment really good. And then I'm going to tap off the excess. And I'm just going to pat that onto the inner half of my eyelid. This is going to give you a really light, it's going to draw, that's going to give you the focal point right there. That nice light pop of color. And it's really good for spring. And like I said, this look can go for day, and you can make it even more dramatic for nighttime if you have a date night, which hopefully some of you corporate mamas get those every now and again. I know it's very hard to do that when you're working and then you come home and you have kiddos, but we all need to take that time for ourselves. Alright, so I'm just getting that generously on there, and then I did bring it over into my tear duct area. Okay, but then I'm going to take this other, it's a loose pigment, and it's also, I think it's by L'Oreal Paris. I don't exactly remember what the color was, but I am just going to take that and apply that to the outer half of my eyelid. It is the same like color base as the other one, just a little bit darker. So just bring that right out here and then bring it upwards. You want to make sure anything that you're working with, you always bring it up and not straight out or down, because that's going to make your eyes look more droopy and saggy and more tired. So that's something we definitely do not want to do. Okay, so just packing that pigment on there. Doing the same to the other eye. I really do like these pigments. I plan on going and getting quite a few more of these because they're really easy to work with. If you do wet them, which is what we will do later for the inner portion of our eyelid, it makes them so metallic looking and really brings out that color. Okay. So now that we've got our eyelids done, now you want to make a transition shade. And my very favorite transition shade of all time has always been the Honey Spice. But the more that I learn, the more I feel like I need to stop going so overboard on the shimmery and start going with some matte shades. So I'm going to go in with this Sienna, and I believe it's the one that I used last time. It's this one right here. Like I said, it's a mauvey taupe color. And I'm going to take that on my E40 brush by Sigma. It's just a blending brush. And you're just going to work that up here, start out here in the crease, and then work right over what you just did, just in the crease area. This is going to contour your crease and give you definition right in there in a really good transition shade. And then just blend it upward. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the other eye and we'll move on. Okay, so I went in and I did my crease color with that taupey color. And now I'm going to go in with this matte black shade. And I'm just going to deepen that up, make it a little bit more deep. I'm going to take my Sigma pencil brush. Love you. Sorry. Okay, anyway, this is my E50 pencil brush from Sigma. So I'm just going to take that black matte shade and I'm going to concentrate this right here on the outer portion of my V and up into my crease. I'm not going to go anywhere above this right here. So I'm just going to start here, and I like to work it in circular motions. And then up into that crease, and then you can bring it out just a little bit. But you're going to go in and blend it out so you don't have to be exactly precise. And make sure you work it up and not out. Okay, so I'm just going to do that to the other eye. Okay, and then with that same matte black, I'm also going to connect this to my lower lash line. And I'm going to bring it in about 3/4 of the way, and then I'm going to stop because we're going to put one of those light pigments there. Alright, and once you've got that done, then all you do is go in and blend, blend, blend. So just, like I said, I like to do it in circular motion because it still concentrates that color right there. So start out with circular motions and then you can work back and forth. But I do not drag it across this pigment right here. When I do drag it, I will drag it up and over into the crease. And that's just going to give you a nice blended out color. Okay, now this is when you want to go in and deepen up or darken up however deep or dark that you want it. And then also taking your pencil brush, coming underneath here, and just blending all of this out. So I'm going to do that and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in with my, I believe it's Crystalline, the highlighting shade that I always use. Just a really nice highlighter shade. You could go in with the matte white, that's fine. And I'm just going to do right below my brow bone. Now I don't want it to be super over the top shimmery, so I'm just going to smudge it out with my finger. As I said, this look can go either way. You can make it very, very dramatic, or mine is about in the middle, kind of medium, but you can definitely make it more smoky, more dramatic, and you can make it even less dramatic than what I have now by adding, of course, less black. Okay. So now until, we're going to go ahead and do our foundation, and then we will do our inner tear duct and finish blending out all of that underneath the eye. So as always, my Mary Kay CC cream in light to medium with my F80 Kabuki brush. I'm just going to buff that in. You know, I have so many people that have been doing reviews on like CC and BB creams, and I really wish I could just get a hold of them and say, hello, I want you to try this. But Mary Kay is definitely a lost art in makeup. I don't understand why, because they do have some really, really great products that people really should try, because they are really good products and they're actually affordable compared to some of the ones that I've seen people using. And no, I did not forget my eyeliner. I am going to do that last. Alright, so now that I did that, I'm going to go in with my Ivory One concealer and conceal my under eye area. And while I do that, I am going to put you on pause for a moment while I do that. Okay, now I'm just going in with my number 2 highlighting pen and just lighting up some of these areas, as well as concealing my monsters on my chin, which they are slowly but surely going away. So I'm just going to dab those and mute the red out. I tried going majority of the weekend with no makeup as much as possible, so it did seem to help a little bit. And also putting that concealer right in here where all of this comes down, it creates a shadow. So, especially if you have hooded eyes or deep set eyes, adding that concealer that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone will actually bring light to those corners. So it's definitely a trick I suggest that you try. Not really liking this brush. Like I said, I'm trying to find a good use for this. Just really not liking it. So I'm gonna go in with this flat top kabuki, and I'm just gonna blend all of that highlighter out. Okay. Now to set everything, I'm just going to go in with my translucent powder, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm just, I applied some of the makeup setting spray to my brush and just packed on more of that pigment that we put on the inner corner. And now I'm just going to drag it to meet up with that black. And then we're going to take our pencil brush and we'll smudge it all out to where it all blends really, really nicely, where you don't see any harsh edges. Okay. All right, so now I'm just going to blend all of that. Like I said, you do not, absolutely do not have to do this step. You all know I like mine a little bit more dramatic than most on a daily basis because makeup is what I do. So if you do not want a smoked out look, you can definitely just go in with a black liner on your waterline and that's it. Now I'm going to go in with my nude eyeliner and I'm going to apply that to my waterline. This is just going to open up and brighten your eyes and make them look more awake and open. And also put a little bitty tiny bit there in the tear duct itself. And now I am going to go in and do my gel liner. I really need to clean my eyeliner brush. Let's use a different one. Alright, so I've already done the liner on one eye, and now I'm just going in and doing the other. I am not doing a wing, I am just doing a very thin line of eyeliner. Trying to keep this as simple as I personally can. And as I said, I mean, you can use any colors really that you want to go with whatever, but I wanted to go ahead and use a neutral tone for this, just so it kind of gives everyone that option for pretty much anything that you wear. This is really, really a good look. So, alright, eyeliner is done, and now you can see that that really opened up and finished off the look. Now for my brows. going to go in and fill in any sparse areas that hair does not grow. Just kind of shading and filling all of that in. And my eyes are watering. Alright, then just take a spoolie or an eyebrow brush and just brush it out. And that will even out any harsh lines or edges or straight pencil marks where it does not look harsh and ridiculous. Okay, so now I'm just going to apply my mascara and we'll move on to blush and highlighter. Alright, so I did do a little bit of contouring, not a whole lot or anything, just to give me a little bit of color. And then I'm going to go in with my Sparkling Cider Blush and just pop a little bit of that onto my cheeks and work it back. I would really like for you guys to let me know which tutorials you would like to see in the future. I mean, if you have something that you don't really know how to use or what the use is for it or anything like that, please let me know. I would absolutely love to work with you on that. Also, if you have you know, a certain look that you want to go for, or how, you know, certain colors that you want to combine together and you don't really know how to do it, let me know as well. I love taking new things and trying new things. So now I'm just going to get my lip product and get my highlighter and we will finish this up. Okay, well, I have lost my lip gloss and I'm so upset. So I'm just going to go in with my Teddy Bear. This lip gloss, it is a lip jelly. I'm not sure. There's been a lot of women that say that they really can't wear it because it is a lot like a jelly and it's very tacky. But if you can deal with that, the color is just phenomenal and it works great. And then I'm going to go in with my gold Fergie highlighter and just apply the highlighter to the tops of my cheeks and my temples as usual. I also like to do above the brow bone. I'm not sure why, but I just do. And also on the Cupid's bow. Alright, so that is it. I would love to hear your comments. I really would like to hear some of your favorite looks. If you do attempt to recreate this look, please let me know. I will leave my website down below and my Facebook as well. I would love to see you guys' recreations. If you do any of my looks and you do recreate them, I would love to see them. And give me some more ideas, you know. I mean, learning from other people is the best way to go. You do not ever stop learning. Trust me, I'm on YouTube every day learning and getting and absorbing as much as I possibly can. So this is the finished look. And as I said, this is buildable, or you could go less. But it is very business appropriate. It is not too deep or too dark. And it is buildable. Say you get off work and you go and, you know, go to a party or go to a club or whatever, out to dinner with the hubby. All you have to do is just deepen up your crease color, and then you're done. So, yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!